Okay, welcome back. Last time we started up the Snow Queen quest, gathered our party, and well, now that school's frozen over, let's quickly check everywhere before we actually head on into the dungeon properly. So, first things first, basically here we have all of our kind of hub stores, so that place will sell us just a little, I think they'll sell us like the kind of spell stones and stuff. Honestly, that man, the student must have had some reason for starting the fight. Teachers must hear all sides before making a decision. To hell with this, why am I the only one getting lectured here? It's just as much of a student council president's fault as yelling at students without listening to them a teacher's job or what? How dare he give me lip that way? I'm not listening to his excuses. They're only lies anyway. As punishment, he must clean windows, write lines, and polish my shoes. I mean, one, are you even allowed to do that? And two, I feel like that's not exactly, time and place, A proper adult acting that way is rather unsightly in itself. I hate getting attacked with cold logic, but I wish people wouldn't get so mad. Kiichi didn't actually do anything wrong either. I saw it before the school for us. He couldn't take any more of the student council president sitting on his ass doing nothing, so he just gave him a little warning is all. I can't stand it, that bald bastard's throwing his weight around again. Yeah, Hania will do that, it's basically all he tries to do ever, really. Okay, so, hello, thanks for always being nice to my great-grandson. I'm always watching you from up above. Is the implication that this man is dead? Because that's weird if it is. Also, perhaps against my judgment, I'm going to buy 3 revival beads, and hopefully that'll be enough to get me through this dungeon. Because, this could go pretty badly. Also, good to know that ISA thinks frogs are cute. You're talking to a frog, a complete stranger frog at that. You must be bored. I respect your curiosity. Here's a sample recommended by Satomi Tadashi himself. So we get a free muscle drink. Sample muscle drink. That is my frog's essence. It's pure love for you. Missing a syllable. And you can what's up with the old guy? And what does he mean by up above? And never mind that, why is there a pharmacy here at school? To be fair, that is a very valid question. And here we have armor and weapon shops. Could this be armor? I must say, it's better than no protection whatsoever. All these clothes have some practical use. They're more like armor than clothes. Hey, what's with the store selling these crazy clothes at school? Whatever. It's not like the school regulations mean anything right now. And over here we have the weapon store. From Devil's Peak, huh? Is that kid a demon too? So what's Hidehiko have to say? Yikes, what's with the little arms dealer at school? Well, I guess that's part of the small stuff that I'm not supposed to swear. Fair logic. Hey, are these like real? That child is supposedly a merchant of death from the demon world. Fine, fair enough. Okay, now, there is a couple more places I want to go before I actually head on into the dungeon proper. Which means I need to actually go back this way. Because if I go in here, we have the Velvet Room. Which we can't actually get any use out of right now, but I am going to go in anyway. My name is Igor. I'm delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It's been quite some time since we last had a guest. This is a room that only those bound by a contract may enter. From this day forth, you will be our guest in this Velvet Room. Your destiny will require you to hone your power, and for that, you will inevitably require our help. The Velvet Room is also known as the Room of Personas. A persona is a side of you that shows itself when you face the world. Think of it as a facade of protection that you wear to face hardships in life. Perhaps that may have been rather difficult to understand. To battle opponents that cannot be dealt with by human strength alone, we in this room will lend you inhuman power, the power of demons. Now then, allow me to explain my role here. I will assist you in giving birth to new personas. The demons contained within the spell cards you hold will be fused as one, thereby creating a new persona. Should you find yourselves with these cards, please do bring them here. So, with that, we're actually going to leave for now, because we don't actually have enough cards to do anything. Now, it's time to actually head on into the first dungeon, which I believe is over here. So we have the Hypnos Tower over here. Okay, we've already seen that dialogue. I've been waiting for you. The Snow Queen's power seems to be weaker after you saved Toro from his persona. The doors that were previously frozen shut should now be open to you. This door leads to the Hypnos Tower, one of the 3 towers surrounding the school. Of the 3, this tower has the simplest structure. I believe it will be comparatively easy to find the mirror shards there, but I must warn you, once you set foot in a tower, you cannot leave until you defeat its master. Be sure for yourself before entering one. So, let's head on in. A sweet, drowsy smell wafts from beyond the door. Enter the Hypnos Tower? Yes! We will now head on in. Okay, so this is the Hypnos Tower, named after the Greek god of sleep, and this is the first of the 3 towers. You can actually do them in any order, but to be totally honest, I do want to kind of just get through them in easiest to hardest order. However, this does mean I will be missing out on something by the end game. However, for my own general convenience, it's probably still for the best, and I really should organize something else about this first. Before I do anything else, after I finish this fight, I'm going to shuffle the kind of formation around, because I think I need everyone to have stuff available. And Nike just learned Rakukaja, that's kinda nice. Nemhin learned Stun Needle, that could be very handy as well. And Ukabak apparently is pretty good at dealing with magic, so that's good information to have. Can I negotiate with these? Let's try negotiation. Let's have Ayase just cry at them, I suppose. Oh, well, that works. Let's just keep trying that, because that seems to work. Okay, no way. And then try that again. Fantastic. A spell card? Fantastic. We now have Ukabak's spell card. I don't think we have access to the Velvet Room from within the tower. But hey, we do now have Ukabak's spell card for when we inevitably need to fuse stuff later. Now the question is, how long will it take me to get through this tower? The answer is probably longer than I would expect it to, but hey, I'll see what I can do. Let's get rid of that Praetor, then Agilao that, and then just cast Koha, I suppose, and then Stun Needle, and we should be able to get through all these in one turn. That just one shot. That also one shot, and that probably also just one shot's fantastic. So that actually came in pretty handy. Now I do want to shuffle around the whatchamacallit, the team formation just a little bit. Okay, I think if I put Hidehiko in the middle, then I put Eriko over here, then I put Yukino like at the back here, and Ayase like here-ish, I think? That might... No, wait, she can't hit anything with her gun from here. And that's kind of inconvenient, because she's one of the only people with a gun. So what if, instead, I put Ayase there, and I put Naoya up here... Yeah, okay, I'll put Hidehiko here, I'll put Naoya out front. Okay, I think that works. I think that works for me, for now at least. I can shuffle things around later if I need to. And I should also remember to actually give Naoya his weapons. Because, you know, he kinda needs those. He kinda needs those. And by that I mean everyone kinda needs those. Actually, I probably should have optimized everything there, because I don't think I actually did that properly. Because I'm pretty sure I had some bonus armor I could have given to Hidehiko. And honestly, obviously it won't make that much of a difference this early on, but when I eventually get, you know, further up the tower, I will probably need at least just a little bit of something to help get me through. Now, okay, so, obviously there is a constantly moving timer through here. So basically, I'm not going to circle around and do everything on every single floor. But I am going to try to get through everything. And that was a decent amount of damage from Mabufu. However, I am probably just going to try to get everyone to learn as many moves as I can in time. Because this could be an annoyance otherwise. Wait, no. Oh, wait, Jack Frost isn't weak to fire. Interesting, Jack Frost is not weak to fire. I guess that's actually kind of interesting and I guess that's actually kind of handy information to keep a hold of. Okay, so let's try Garu on Anvers, then try Zio. I mean, realistically, I should probably just throw everything on the same one. But hey, if I can just get a good damage spread across everything, I think that's probably for the best. Okay, they have less than 76 health, I know that for certain. 28. Okay, that gets blocked. Fire just missed. And we got the shock status with Zio. Honestly, I'm just going to run that turn back. Because pretty much the general approach I want to approach this with is to try to just get as much, as many, like, ranks up for the personas as I can. Because obviously just having more abilities available is always a good thing. A Mad Gear, a Mail Breaker, a Flame Shawl, and a Raven Feather. I wonder what kind of foe awaits us in this tower. Hey, don't you all feel sleepy for some reason? No, seriously, I mean it. I mean, it is the Hypnos Tower. I've been feeling totally sleepy ever since we came to this tower. And what does Yukino have to say? We have until the hour hand points to 12 o'clock. This won't be easy. Actually, I think we have a pretty decent amount of time. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever really been worrying about it. I don't think I've ever been worrying about running out of time in here. Okay, and that is a much better thing for Hidehiko. Fantastic. One thing I do remember is Hidehiko seems to crit an awful lot in this game. Like, he seems to crit all day. Also, I know that I'm effectively just kind of throwing SP away on some things. However, for my own convenience, I'm okay with this. Like, I'm okay with this, mostly just so I can get some more points and stuff. Okay, Nike goes up to rank 5. Honestly, actually, yeah, it'll be fine. I don't need to worry about it. So let's just have everyone do their regular attacks and see how much damage we can get. Okay, that's good information, actually. Also, one thing I will say is Ayase is never going to be the most physically imposing party member, but to be fair, that's not exactly her thing. Also, I probably shouldn't rely on auto battle quite as much as I do. Okay, I want to get rid of Kusif straight away. Because I distinctly remember when I last played this game, Kusif was just a constant annoyance to me, so I want to get rid of it as fast as I can. Also, that giant goblin thing is apparently a leprechaun. But yeah, basically, Kusif is kind of a general annoyance to deal with. And by that I mean, oh, how it loves to just use buffs. So just getting rid of it as fast as I can is very much a good thing. And that just punched Ayase, but that's fine. Because Kohei now finishes off that leprechaun. I should probably try to negotiate for some more things. Because eventually I will need to fuse stuff. Also, I might as well just constantly heal people after like every fight. Because, well, as I walk, I just regain SP. Which is always a good thing. Because it's basically, I think it's like 1 SP per step. So yeah, well, this game may have a very high encounter rate. You know, that's it may have a high encounter rate to the point at which people will often argue that it's a, you know, complete negative for the game. Realistically, you get through this game pretty fast. That's because, honestly, not having to go back and waste not really having to worry about SP as much is actually very handy. Also, I can just kind of sidestep, so that's kind of fun. Forward, left, up, right. And there's another room there. Obviously, I'm not going to go... Like, I'm not going to be checking every bit of every floor. Like, I'm not going to stand on every single tile in a dungeon. However, I think it's probably for the best if I at least try to get everywhere. Like, if there's another bonus room I can go into, I want to go and check it out. That's kind of what I'm generally going for with this. But yeah, the more I use my personas, like, the more each person uses their persona, their rank will go up and they'll eventually learn new moves. And that just blew up and killed Yukino. Okay. That kind of sucked. Okay, so let's quickly just patch everyone else up. Also, one cast of Dia is like 4 SP, so that's not too big of a deal. Oh, we do have a Velvet Room here. That is actually kind of cool. Okay, so let's see what we could fuse. We only have 2 things, but hey, maybe we can get something good. Lilim, which we can't get until level 21, but hey, it's something we could fuse later. And that has pretty good magic attack, not gonna lie. Not really any moves I'd want, but hey, it's pretty okay. It's definitely not quite as good as Lilim would be in Persona 2, but Lilim in Persona 2, by many accounts, is really good. Also, this is Trish, so, hi, I'm Trish and this is my fountain of healing. This world runs on give and take. Give me money and I'll take away your pain. What do you say? So, in this game, Trish is incredibly helpful. At the going rate for healing and all of you put together, it'll be 1,000 yen. So, here's the thing. In this game, Trish is dirt cheap to have you healed at any and all times. I think, like, I'm pretty sure when you get to the end of the game, she asks for, like, 4,000 yen or something at a time. And realistically, that is nothing. You get that so quickly. Also, we do have a weapon shop, so we could buy weapons in the tower, but I'll probably find more stuff just as I go, and also, I'm still kinda broke. Wait, Serpent Fangs? Okay, they work on everything. I'm not gonna bother buying more bullets, though, because honestly, I need to buy, because obviously, you need to buy the gun and bullets in order to be able to use it. Okay, this must all be the same dialogue, aside from that girl who is new. So let's quickly talk to her. And hopefully, 3rd time lucky. Okay, there we go, fantastic. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Mariko Yabe from Yamakumo High's Paranormal Watchers Club. Good to know you. It's an unofficial club, and I'm the president and only member. My homeroom teacher refuses to recognize my club. He thinks it's just lame. So I came to visit Tsutomu, my fellow devotee, this is great. I'm so lucky to get to see an awesome paranormal event like this. I was just exploring those 3 freaky towers that popped up around campus. They're chock full of demons. You wouldn't believe the photos I got. I'm gonna submit these babies to some national magazines. If the media admits they're real, maybe my teacher will recognize my club. Here goes nothing. I mean, she's ambitious, if nothing else. Like, if nothing else, she is ambitious. I probably don't need to buy more armor, and anyway, I'm still kinda broke, so, let's not. Let's just keep going. I mean, I could sit and grind for a while, but that obviously would take a while. Okay, let's have Ayase threaten this thing. That scared it. That definitely scared it. Okay, and then, okay, abusing it also scared it. Will crying work? Crying also scared it, okay. I mean, can we negotiate with a zombie? Let's chat with it. No, that made it mad. That's a zombie, so I'm not negotiating with that. Can I startle it? No, that just made it mad, and then it intimidated Hidehiko and then started attacking. Okay. Okay, fine game. I'm bad at negotiations, but I'm pretty okay at getting into a fight in this game, if nothing else. And also, the more times I get into a fight in this game means I get to listen to the battle theme some more, and realistically, I'm more than okay with having a high encounter rate and getting into a lot of battles, because I think this game's soundtrack is fantastic. Also, Naria goes up to level 11. I will probably need to be a much higher level by the time I get to the end of this tower. But hey, that's not something for me to currently be worrying about, I don't think. Because, well, this is actually going pretty okay so far. Now, what is this ghost? Okay, this ghost thing. Oh, that is actually just ghost. Good to know. Getting rid of Ukobark is going to be a pain, though, I think. But on the plus side, I should be able to just kind of nuke everything else out of existence without much hassle. So Koha, Nelly just destroys that hoodlum, Stun Needle gets blocked, Agilao, it's weak to fire, Ghosts are weak to fire, and we have Maragi. Okay, getting Maragi is kind of huge. Frey doesn't do all that much damage, I don't know what that even did. So now let's just do regular attacks and finish this fight off, and that's a huge crit out in area. And we won a revival bead. That's massive, because having revival beads for the boss fight could come in very handy. Honestly, I kind of want to just do a little bit of grinding, but I should probably do that further up the tower. What the? Who's that on the floor? Tadashi and Tadashi and Tamaki and Nurse Natsumi? What are they doing here? Weren't they back at school? No way. Tadashi, Tamaki, Nurse Natsumi? How could this happen? Damn that Snow Queen! I'll avenge their deaths if it's the last thing I do! No, they are just asleep. Is he talking in his sleep? Wait, they're all just sleeping? Well, that was a lot of panic over nothing. Hypnos Tower. Hypnos is the god of sleep. Careful, everyone. These three may have been forced into sleep by the Snow Queen. So, basically, yeah, this entire bit is a setup for, like, oh, of course, Tamaki and Tadashi actually liked each other the whole time, but they kept arguing about it. Look at those faces, though. They seem so happy. I don't know if the Snow Queen really has anything to do with this. What's she dreaming about? Kinda makes me want to pinch her nose. No, I say, that could kill her, possibly. You know what? Tadashi acts up a lot, but he's not that bad looking when he's asleep. That's a weird statement, I say. Yeah, that's probably a weird statement, yeah. What, so they're just sleeping? I got all anxious over nothing. Then again, I suspected from the start that's what was happening. Really. If Hypnos is in fact tied to their strange slumber, I'll doubt they'll wake up no matter how long we wait here. Even if they are just sleeping, we can't leave them here surrounded by monsters. Let's wake them up before we move on. And that is something we will be doing. And also we have another thing here, but first things first, we have another fight to attend to, where we just have 3 leprechauns to fight. And these things are weak to wind and blast, but they absorb earth, but I don't have any earth spells, so that's not really an issue, is it? Now let's hit them with Palimpa, so I can't really do a whole lot. Then ISA can hit them with that, and then we Koha them, and then we Stun Needle, and that should probably just wipe out most of them. Good to know they block electricity though. So Zeo will not be effective, but now they won't really be able to do much to me because I have Palimpa up. And then Stun Needle actually does a lot of damage, and now we just keep going again. Basically, I don't mind wasting my SP again, because, again, I don't mind wasting some SP, mostly just so I can actually keep going and just getting more ranks up for these personas. Great, more of them. Wait a sec. It's the principal and the VP. Jeez, not setting a very good example, are they? This is deplorable. I work my ass off as a student, and what do the teachers do? Lie back and doze off. Get real. Yeah, he's ew. Baldy sneering in his sleep. Gross. Oh no, Miss Oishi, she must be having a nightmare. Look, she's sweating so profusely. Did the Snow Queen cause this? But they're just like the people in the other room. None of them show any signs of waking up anytime soon. What should we do? Well, first things first, we talk to everyone. Hey, like, now's our chance. Let's draw stuff on Baldy's head. Fair. Well, we're letting precious time go to waste in our indecision. Whether we awaken the sleepers or climb the tower, we have to make a choice. So what does Hidehiko have to say? Alright, listen to your leader's decision. We're moving on, although... Wait a minute. If we save them, they'll owe us one. What do you think? We're not just going to leave them here, are we? We are not. We are going to wake them up, but that is, you know, something we'll find out how to do a little bit further on. And also, now I have to fight these stupid doll things, and I remember from Persona 1 that I do not like these stupid doll things. So let's hit them with the Palimpa real quick. And now I know that I also remember they are weak to physical attacks. I think they absorb magic, but I think the things on the back line are pretty weak to it, so I'm just going to hit them with that. Then we Stun Needle, and this should be okay. And that reflected. Okay, they absorbed the damage, and they reflected the status effect. And also, now like half of my party is afflicted with guilt. Not to be confused with guilt as in the thing in Trauma Center, but I will talk more about Trauma Center at a later time, because honestly I love those games, and I do really want to play them on here at some point. Okay, so, also they are confirmed weak to physical attacks. Death Touch did nothing. Let's just do regular attacks, because now they are all weak to it. So we just finish them off, and there goes that there goes weird, creepy doll anime. And that's that gone. So now, let's quickly head on in here. What the hell is this place? Huh? Ah, I get it. The boss has to be around here. Stay on your toes, guys. Oh, I always want to say that. Hey, this door's kind of weird looking. Want to go in? The door does look suspicious, but I don't have a sense that it's dangerous. Perhaps we should consider Ias's suggestion and go through. Alright, no use talking and talking without doing anything. Let's see what's on the other side. Still energetic, I see. And with that, Philemon once again appears to us.
How are you doing, friends? This is a world of dreams, ruled by the persona Hypnos of this tower's master. Hypnos is currently trapping people's souls and confining them in the dream world. Thus, this is a crossroad between the dream world and reality. Either go to the dream world and awaken the people there, or continue forth and defeat Hypnos. The choice is yours. But remember, there is a limit to the time you are given.
Okay, thanks, Philemon. So let's see what everyone has to say. I wonder if I end up in the dream world when I go to sleep too. I'm interested in other people's dreams. Sounds like fun, huh? The dream world. Would that make me alien Slumberland then? Okay, that's a solid joke, I guess. I feel icky watching someone else's dreams. Okay, so, today's episode, I guess, is going to be a little bit shorter, because I guess I got here a bit faster than I would have expected to. But this seems like a pretty good time to end off today's episode. So today we started up the Hypnos Tower and made our way a decent way up. Next time we're going to head on in and actually investigate the dream world itself. And then probably continue on up the tower. I don't know. I think we'll probably have the dream world. Then depending on how long that takes, that'll be the next episode. Then probably finishing the Hypnos Tower and the episode after. But I'll figure that out when I get to it. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment and click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for more Persona 1. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.